family.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a
Dad's
family.
king of the gods.
You don't? Oh, yeah, that's right. You left your mom on Destiny Islands and never went back to get dinner. Oh.
He did just leave his entire family behind.
And has said nothing about them. Ever.
Yeah.
Never brought up. Never worried. Never concerned. Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Zombo here, and today we're back with another Kingdom Hearts 3 episode. Back again with our boy Sora in Olympus. Goofy is back there doing some animations, looking around and stuff. Love the idle animations in this game, by the way. So yeah, we're gonna keep going through this, and let's just jump into it. All right, so we are back at it again, back with this little area here where we just saw freaking Maleficent. So we're gonna keep going through this freaking world, which is so extensive, by the way.
It
Look at
is.
that. Look at some vineyards
Ooh.
out there or something.
I honestly didn't even, it didn't occur to me what the world would look to think about that. Like what they would look like or how big they would be.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Oh.
I mean, yeah, like I said, that game was a tech demo, so it's like that, but on steroids now because it's a full game instead of just a tech demo.
On steroids, wow.
Yeah. So I did want to bring up to Raine, I didn't just ignore you before when you said this. I know I didn't comment on it, but you mentioned numbered titles. Like there was something I said about numbered titles before.
Yeah, I have a note in one of the games for you to bring up like the numbering of the Kingdom Hearts games.
Yes.
Or
yes.
something like that.
So I just wanted to. So the numbered titles all came out on a PlayStation. Obviously, 1 and 2 came out on PS2. 3 came out on 4. So there are people out there who totally missed every freaking side game that they ever released of these games. Much like Chain of Memories, right? I brought up in Kingdom Hearts 2 that a lot of people skipped Chain of Memories and just went into 2 and they saw those cutscenes. They're like, what the hell's happening here? And there's stuff that they missed.
Yeah.
We're going into like why is Sora asleep, all this kind of jazz. And now with this game, like I said, this is 13 years and 7 months after Kingdom Hearts 2. I'm just letting the scene play out before I continue.
That's fair. Yeah, it's fire, Sora. It'll hurt.
Yeah, look, dude just walked into it. I'm Hades. So strong, Goofy. You pushed your fire.
Well,
It's only got 4
I
fingers.
just got a crazy idea.
Oh no.
The shield.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so here's a new thing. This is the thing we didn't see in the last game. During our travels, Sora and friends call it a team attack. If you use the green team attack command appear on this, I read that wrong, but whatever. Use triangle and you can do it. You can see it on there. It's called Trinity Sled.
Okay.
So we jump on the shield and we ride it through the fire. It protects us.
Yeah, because the shield's totally not made of metal and wouldn't heat up.
Super cool. Well, not in that amount of time. We would have been okay. Take it a little bit, but it doesn't take too long because it conducts heat very well. But anyways, back to what I was saying before, as we're sliding through this world here. Which, did I miss anything on fire, by the way? I don't think I did. No, it looks pretty good. But look at the little meteors coming from the sky and stuff too. You got the freaking mountain in the background. That's so freaking
I
cool.
assume that's the Titans.
Yeah, I think they're throwing something or something.
Well, one of the Titans, because the other Titan's all frosty. So.
Yeah, well, there's multiple Titans, so.
Yeah, we only saw 2, so I
The
don't
Rock
know which
Titan.
one it is.
The Rock Titan was we saw.
Oh, okay.
And then the Ice Titan were the 2 that we saw.
Gotcha.
Oh no, people are in danger. What were we gonna do? But anyways, back to what I was saying before. 13 years, 7 months, 13 darknesses, 7 lights away. So people miss Dream Drop Distance. They have no idea who Master Xehanort is because they skipped Birth by Sleep. They have no idea about the dream stuff, the Power Waking. There's so much that they miss. You go into this game and you have no idea what's happening. And I know there's people out there in the comments actually who this was their first Kingdom Hearts game, which I mean is nice for it being so freaking gorgeous. And then you don't know the story though at all when you play it. I think Jaden, you said this was your first Kingdom Hearts game, was Kingdom Hearts 3. Yeah, so you had no idea what was happening in the story, I would imagine. Unless you knew
Probably
something
not.
prior to playing it, or you watched cutscenes or something. But so this is a team attack that we're doing right now with Goofy. So we basically launch him like a torpedo
That's cool.
with his shield. But yeah, so I just wanted to point out how confused you would be if you played this number title.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So even like I said, everybody's voiced in this game. So I talked to these people, and they are voiced, and they give us items. So yeah,
That's nice.
I don't get to do any voices in this game.
Oh no.
No Donald voice.
I missed the Donald voice.
I mean, I'll still characterize him, I'm sure, and I'll be like, "Oh, Sora."
Yeah.
Why don't we go this way?
No, shut up, Donald. You don't know anything.
I thought you said your heart was a golden key, Sora.
And shut up, Donald.
Just arguing with yourself.
Pretty much. That's all I can do now.
This
Okay.
is really cool.
Yeah, and now this is when we start to have different directions we can go with the fire. So this is more like a little secret-y area, I guess, if you want to call it that. It's not really that secret, but secret, you know?
Yeah.
And if Hercules' ego wasn't bad enough, here's a little figure of him. I do acknowledge that he's not the reason the statue was built. I mean, he was, I guess, the reason because he saved people, but the people erected that. He just like, build a statue of me to commemorate my good deeds that I've done.
Yeah.
I just decided to dash across this instead of doing the, Come on, get up there, Sora. There we go. Whew. So, another problem I have with him being, you know, basically back to level 1, if we open the menu here, well, now I'm level 3, but whatever.
If there's anybody else,
I hope they have good insurance. That's what Goofy just said.
Oh my god, Goofy. Always thinking of the people.
We have flow motion. So, like, we retained all of our abilities and stuff that we gained in Dream Drop Distance. We have flow motion. We can do all this flow motion stuff. I know I didn't show up, but we can spin around columns just like we could then. Like, what abilities were lost? What power did I lose? I have everything I had before. What do you mean I lost power?
I think he's sort of talking about like general strength, like in a fight.
There's another flow
Like-
motion attack.
Like if he goes up against Maleficent, he's not really entitled to win anymore because he's weaker physically. I guess
But that's
maybe.
not shown in any way. I have the same abilities. I have my flow. These are attacks that I did before. It's
I
like,
don't know. Why am I playing Devil's Advocate? This is stupid anyway. He shouldn't have lost all of his power.
yes, exactly. There's no excuse. Like, if what you just said was true, right? And like,
Yeah.
then take away all the abilities and show me that he's not as strong. Don't give me everything I had before, and then more to say, oh, he's weaker. I'm clearly not weaker then.
It's kind of like they've separated the gameplay from the story. And like they've given you all
I
these abilities
guess.
to gameplay with, but the story, you don't have those.
Yeah, I guess it's like a story thing. It's dumb.
But that's dumb. Like you should be able to not have those because you're weaker. Like it just makes sense.
Yeah, that's one of like the gripes I have about this experience is that.
Someone help! Where
Okay.
How did you get up there?
That's a great question.
Where are you?
Well, I'm not Hercules, but I'll save you.
help is on the way.
A damsel in distress? Say less, fam.
We'll put these
If she can
hotheads
run
out.
away and climb
Hang on up there.
a column, does she really need help?
Three. Where is Hercules?
Are you really going to complain who's saving you?
Part of me is wondering if she put herself up there so Hercules would save her. Because she's one of
I feel
those.
like she did.
Oh, I gotta get my
Oh,
magic on a
God.
hotkey. This is what I was talking about, Raine. You said in the last game, like, normally you just keep it default where it was. So, this is what I was trying to explain. If I go to my shortcuts, there's nothing listed. You have to do that yourself. So that's why I'm like, yeah, normally I just let it be how the game set it up as well, but
The
Kingdom Hearts doesn't work
set
like
it
that.
up.
Yeah. So then you're forced to, so then I make a norm for myself.
That's fair enough.
So yeah. HP increase, nice.
Woo.
So So I don't know if you've been noticing. I know this is only like the first world and kind of intro, but I've been going through these fights pretty easily because I'm super strong.
You're so kind.
Even though Sora lost all his strength.
Exactly.
Keep training? Is it that obvious?
Man,
Hey!
God damn it.
Shut up, Donald.
To go, but we'll get there together.
Yeah.
thank you
we
for the
will.
support, Goofy, but man. So here's like the other flow motion thing. You see, you could spin around this and then do your little dash attack. Like, it's all there. Even like the stuff that you're like, oh, maybe he lost his abilities that he gained in Dream Drop Distance. But that's something I didn't have before Dream Drop Distance. And I
Yeah.
just want to point that out.
Can you destroy the statue?
I gotta make a secret path, Raine.
That poor statue.
Poor Spartan. This looks like a Spartan. Oh yeah, so I just picked something up. I actually picked some up before. There's actually ingredients that you can pick up off the ground now. Like we got
Oh.
cloves. So I know there's like mushrooms.
Sora got a toothache?
Is that what that's for?
You can buy clove oil in just like
Mushrooms.
pharmaceutical shops and stuff. Just if you've got a toothache, you can put it on it and it helps.
Oh. Or you put it on your tooth or?
Yeah, you get clove oil, you put it on your tooth, and your tooth stops like aching.
Whee! Slidey.
I don't know why it works, but it just does.
Okay. It's like your word for it. Oh, look at that fiery pit.
Ooh.
So now we got like wall running, which is an ability he also didn't have before, but now we have. We can run up walls, you know? I just want to point that one out there. Nope, I fell in the fire. That was bad. That was not good. I shouldn't have slammed.
Yeah, don't slam over a giant fire pit. You end up in fire pit.
Yeah, that ends up bad for me.
Yeah.
It's definitely no bueno. All right, Donald. All right, Donald. All right, do you have the ability Cure yet? I don't know. But you better be on that Cure game.
Oh,
I've
does
had
the menu look different than it usually does?
Yeah, it does. We're closer. It's more like a portrait of us instead of like a whole body and us walking.
Okay.
Other than that, I think it's pretty much the same. We got the premium menu in the upper right. Oh, I guess I should look
like
at
the design of it.
Yeah, I would say it's pretty much really their portrait. Not too much else is different, in my opinion. I mean, the money's on the opposite side of the screen this time, I guess, but it was on the left corner before bottom left.
Oh.
So here's all our abilities too. So we maintained air slide and stuff that we gained in like KH2, for example. Like, just really
You've
trying
lost
to hit
your power,
home.
but you still have this thing that's from Kingdom Hearts 2.
Exactly. This is damage control here. This is what we gained by picking the Guardian ability at the beginning of the game.
Ah.
If we did the attack one, we got a combo boost. And then magic, I don't know. Magic sucks, so I wouldn't know. I don't know what it would have been, to be honest. I never pick magic.
Unless you're Aqua.
Unless I'm Aqua and it's a command style game. Because I liked magic and Dream Drop as well. It's just because we're back to KH2 type fighting now.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what I'm stepping in. I mean, magic does come back. Like, there's a way for it to recharge. So I actually don't mind the magic system in this game so much. It's still not as good as like the commands in my opinion for magic, but that's just me, and I feel like I'm definitely the minority there. I'm the outlier in that situation. I acknowledge that. Let's do Goofy's ability again. Come on, let's launch you like a freaking torpedo.
I love that.
I love throwing my friends to do damage. That's probably an ability I also gained in Dream Drop. So for also transparency, I have the beginner playthrough I said I started and I haven't completed yet. That one has been me going through the game with all the pro codes turned on, which just makes the game like a lot harder. And the reason I did beginner is because I'm just trying to get through it and have fun with it, and it's still fun and challenging while on beginner mode.
That's fair.
Which, just for everyone's context, in case you guys don't know, I hope to give a lot of I could give more gaming tips on this game versus the other ones, which hopefully should be interesting. Beginner mode gives you the ability to do 1.5 times the damage, and you receive half as much damage. So it's like 0.5 then the damage you receive. Standard mode is obviously 1 and 1. And then proud mode, I believe, is you deal less damage, but you receive the same amount. I'm not 100% on that one. Or maybe it's like you deal half as much damage and you receive half as much damage. And then critical mode is where you have half as much HP, and then you also deal half as much damage and receive double the amount of damage or something like that. Or 1.5 damage. Something like that. Something like that. Anyways, hello you. I think I misspoke on the proud mode thing too, but whatever. It's fine.
Figure it out.
You guys will figure it out. Google it. Alright, we got more Trinity sled. Whee! Going this way. Oh, we got some more, a little more parsley that time. We got some
What, are you
shroomies.
gonna have like a cookout or something? What are you doing with all these ingredients?
A cookout? Ooh. I'm gonna make some burgers. I like burgers anyways. Burger be good. Oh, god damn it. It can't be a Kingdom Hearts game without Mickey branding. I
Mickey
like
was here.
my plot is Mickey showed up, Hercules was here, and Hercules was questioning Mickey Mouse, and Mickey's just like, I'll never tell, and Hercules was just fed up, took Mickey's face, smashed it into the rock, and this is what was left.
Amazing.
That's my
That'd be
headcanon.
fabulous. That's great
my
headcanon.
Yeah, consider it just how it is. That's actually how that happened. And the reason why it's
will.
flat is because this whole muzzle, or whatever you want to call his nose thing, just got smushed flat on his face. Yeah.
I wouldn't actually know what to call a nose thing on like a mouse.
I don't know. Muzzle's the best thing that I could come up with, so. Muzzle!
That's probably about right. Let's be honest.
Muzzle.
Oh, these guys have bow and arrows.
Yeah, they freaking shoot me. When I did a critical playthrough, these guys sucked. These guys were annoying. They shot me from a distance. Having half as
from
much
afar.
health sucks. Especially when you're on critical mode when everything does more damage to you and you do less.
Yeah.
Not very great. But I got through it. And you get a keyblade for playing on critical mode, so that's why I did it. Which I will showcase it. I just can't showcase it in this playthrough because you have to carry keyblades over in order to have that one.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Hercules!
Why aren't they moving? Oh my God.
I don't know. That's a great question.
That actually irritates me. He's holding it up and they're just sitting there.
They should have ran out of there. Maybe they broke their ankles.
They, all of them?
All their ankles. Every ankle is broken.
That's 6 ankles broken.
We need to say they could have ran out of here. They honestly, natural selection at that point. Let it take them.
Exactly. Just get rid of them. The gene pool doesn't need them.
Yeah, we don't need to dilute it with stupidity.
Exactly. We've already got Sora for that.
Okay, so this is yes, that's very true. His brain cells are already minimum. As you inflict damage, so if you use magic, essentially, you gain a higher tier of magic to then cast on enemies. Which we kind of learned this. I suppose we learned that. Okay, I skipped over the last one. Keyblade forms. And we can cycle through. We learned that in the tech demo as well. And I got a timer. So you see the little thing on the left side of the screen, which I'll go into a little more depth to this time than I did last time. You see like a little arrow. Now there's 2 arrows above the command.
Yeah,
now
I
there's
see
3.
that.
Once we hit that, now we gain a Keyblade form. So second form.
Okay.
So when I activate this, once my butt gets on fire, unfired, whatever, you know what I mean. I can activate it, and now I go into a mood. It's a mood.
Yeah.
I have different like combos and stuff like that with my keyblades. So now I did that little magical thing around me. I did that thing, but I'm weaker, guys. Remember, I'm weaker. I'm weak. I lost my coolness. I just want to point that out there. But yeah, so now I have like some cool abilities like that.
We are salty about this.
I'm really salty about that. Like I said, this game is controversial, so people may like or hate that I say that, but it's my opinion, and that's just my experience with the game. I'm gonna throw it out there. Like I said, it doesn't break the game. I freaking love the experience of this game and everything. It's a minor thing. It's not a huge deal. I mean, I feel bad for Sora because he keeps getting demiddled for it. I don't like that aspect of it, but aside from that, it doesn't really matter. At least my playing experience, I'm strong.
Yeah, poor Sora.
I know, right? My butt keeps getting on fire too. Such a bad time.
Burn his ass.
Oh, stun impact.
You know what? After Dream Drop Distance, where we learned, oh, he's got an X on his shirt, which I didn't even notice for most of the game. Which is bad. I just keep noticing X's on stuff, even though it's not important.
Yeah, definitely not important anymore. but yeah.
I know it's not important, but like, it's just stuck in my brain that there are X's everywhere.
Well, this is why I asked you in post, because you said, oh no, I'm dumb. Like, you were like, I'm dumb about the X on his clothes. You thought I was talking about his KH2 drip as well, because he's got an X on his butt there.
Yeah.
You know, she just explained, because this was outside of the video. She told me that the reason why was because she thought it was going through Kingdom Hearts 2, which wasn't that stupid. I mean, I don't think it was that dumb, 100%. But I'm not gonna. I don't want to say it wasn't 100 like dumb at all, but it was reason. I mean, he does have an X on this outfit, so I mean, I won't knock it too hard, you know.
But I forgot that his clothes changed at the beginning of Dream Drop Distance to not. He never had them before.
Right.
So
that's when you realize, oh, that's what you're talking about.
Are you guys all right?
Yeah.
You need to get to safety.
I also got Traverse and Twilight Town mixed up.
I guess their ankles aren't broken. Sorry.
Idiots. I hate those people. They should just burn.
And then Herc had to sit here
Hades.
holding it up even longer.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
You stupid people.
Shouldn't have saved them. Fucking earthquake up in here. The building finally fell. Hercules,
How stupid
okay?
you had to be.
Right?
I mean, he's a demigod.
Herc! No.
He'll be fine.
Didn't you watch Hercules 3?
I'm sorry. What?
You didn't see Hercules 3? Oh, oops.
I didn't even know there was a Hercules 2.
My bad. I guess I spoiled it. Oh, no, he's fine. Never mind.
I didn't even know there was a Hercules 2 or... what?
I made it up. I just made it. I just was spewing shit. I wasn't being serious.
Jesus! This is the point of being dumb.
Well, it's great because it makes my jokes work better. So I'm glad that you're cool with it.
Yay, Zigbar!
Yay, we love him!
Organization.
Yeah, you tell him, Goofy.
All this altruism is giving me the warm and fuzzies. So then, does having a heart of light come with an extremely good insurance policy?
All this insurance talk, I like it.
Oh, but I did though. No good will ever
Educational.
come from putting other people first.
I was able to
save Meg's life because I was ready to risk my own.
Because you've got friends in high places, you mean?
Literally.
Tricks like that don't fly for your average Joe.
Who's Joe?
What do you know?
Sora, not actually
You weren't
Joe.
even there. If you were, you'd admire Herc's courage.
I don't admire one guy leaping into danger if it means someone else might have to jump in to save him.
I feel like that
They're all
aligns
just
with Raine.
lining up to lose out. Dooming others to
Sometimes,
take the
but other
fall
times
with
it's
you?
like, you know what, just do it.
Oh, and you can spare me the usual party line. Yes, hearts are powerful when they're connected. But if you put too
You read me
much
like a
of
book,
that
Donald.
power in one place,
Also dub.
those hearts might end up breaking. Still, Sora, that doesn't mean you should change.
Oh, he's pointing.
Accept the power you're given.
God,
Find
Zigbar
the
looks so good in
hearts
this game
drawing
engine.
to yours.
He does.
That's Scar,
Why
though.
would I ever take advice from you?
As if.
Yay!
Choice
Yay!
but to follow this sweet little trail of breadcrumbs. And at the end, you'll finally realize what destiny has in store for you. In
He's got
fact,
very
your
upturned
reward might
eyebrows.
be right around the corner.
Yeah, at the ends there.
You're so close.
Yeah.
Oh, Zigbar.
Hearts?
I'm so
breaking.
glad we got to see Zigbar.
Whose hearts?
I swear if
Sora,
someone dies in this game, I'm
Don't
going to
let
be
him
upset.
bother you. He's just trying to get under your skin because he thinks he can.
And you're
Looks like
weak and
he did.
pathetic.
We'll show him that our sacrifices haven't been for nothing.
I didn't see you holding up that building.
Besides, we're already proof enough.
Yeah. Oh, now you're supportive, Donald.
Yeah.
But if it's just you alone, we wouldn't be able to do it. You can't do anything, but we can.
Damn it,
No, don't
Donald.
stay behind. Don't doubt yourself, Sora. Stop thinking about it. Get Zigbar out of your brain, even though he's awesome.
What reward?
What?
He's on a reward now. What reward? What reward?
I'm now very confused because I don't even know what reward.
Zigbar mentioned something about reward or something like that, and he was like, "What? What are you
Oh.
talking about?" I know. I kind of missed the specific line he mentioned it, but. Oh, did you see Sonic Blade was there too? So he still has Sonic Blade as well, everybody, which is the most OP command. It's kind of cool. So, like his little Keyblade form here, it's kind of nice that you have like these abilities that we've kind of carried through multiple games of sorts, like Sonic Blade, for example. I think an impact thing was the other one. Like, that's kind of cool. I like it.
It's cool. Even though he's meant to be powerless.
Yep, even though he's meant to be powerless. Thank you, Raine, for pointing that out. I'm glad you're on board with me with that.
Of course I am. I'm very upset about it. My god, that's ugly.
Not anymore.
Thank you for breaking that.
That's a big boy.
He's a big heartless boy.
Okay, here we go, everybody. Attractions.
What the fuck is that?
It's a pirate ship, Raine. It's a pirate ship. While engaging enemies, you may see a green circle appear around one of them. Attacking the marked enemy will cause an attraction command to appear. Press triangle to use the command. Attractions are wild, eye-catching attacks that strike a wide radius. Which ones appear depending largely on where you're fighting. Okay, so that's the green circle on him right now that we see. We whack him, and now we gain it. We see it on the left side there, pirate ship. So I activate that now. And so this is called an attraction, as it was just stated. What this is basically the rides at Disney World are essentially what these attractions are. They're rides at Disney World. They are extremely OP. You can see I'm murderizing everything. The boss is getting absolutely shredded. He's already got a health bar down, and I've taken 0 damage because I'm invincible in this state. I think. Maybe I'm not. I don't know. I'm half health. I don't know if I was half health before this or not. But I think I'm invincible during that. Donald, let's do our thing together. It is probably the most hated thing in this game is the attractions. Because they are so unnecessary. They're not extremely fun to use per se. In my opinion, I mean, some people might like them in terms of fun, but they're just too OP. They're too OP. Yeah. You get them all the time, which we will obviously see as we go through the game. And I personally do not like them. I hate them. One reason why I turned on pro codes is because there's one to turn them off, which I plan to do, but I want to showcase them all to you, obviously, first. Sonic Blade! Sonic Blade to death! Yes!
Yay!
Because
that's totally not OP.
I messed up the command. That was my bad. I love Sonic Blade, though.
Sonic Blade's very cool.
Beat up guy and he's dead. There we go.
Yay! He looks cool, though.
He does. I like the design of that Heartless a lot. Very cool looking.
Nice
And I'm also
job, Wonder Boy.
I'll say this in a second,
Check
actually.
the whole area.
Cutscene.
It looks like everyone's safe.
That's great. We did what we could.
You heroes have been busy little bees.
Goofy. I just love her like having a thing for Goofy. It's like not the person you'd imagine with Goofy at all.
No.
More trouble.
There's always more trouble. To Disney World.
Oh, look at that dark cloud tornado.
Ooh.
We can do this. We got
little
this, Sora.
Let's go.
A little bit of feather Donald's got. It's very amusing.
Little bit of feather on his butt.
No, like on his hair, like his head.
Oh, the little tuft of hair.
Yeah, but I can't really call it hair because he's a duck.
Yeah, well, does that look like feathers to you? Let's be real. As far as Disney's concerned, it's probably just fur.
Fur? A duck with fur? Okay, that actually does sound adorable, but like...
It sounds like, look at that tail. Like that just looks like a tuft of hair, right? It looks no different than like Goofy's little hairy butt or whatever. I don't know. You can't see his butt.
You can't see Goofy's hairy butt. Like, Goofy got booty, remember?
He does got booty. I mean, let's make sure they designed him with the same amount of ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say that's pretty much about the same amount. That's some nice ass.
To be fair, he is sort of hunched forward.
Look at them fattening that ass. In HD this time.
Oh, God.
Right, let's save the game though. All right, so let's save the game. Obviously, save. What I wanted to say in that cutscene is I am loving this Olympus. When it came to the past games, and obviously, as I said in the past, I had not played previous games. Most of them, aside from KH2 and a little bit of Birth by Sleep. So I wasn't as exposed to all these many Olympuses as I was going through all these games with Raine and you guys. So going through them all independently now made me really hate Olympus, and I was really worried when getting to this game how I would feel about it. Because I have this now negative connotation of Olympus, Coliseum, and all that. But I am happy to announce that I still love this a lot. So it didn't cause me a discomfort with it.
It's good.
I mean, and look at this. Another freaking terrain here.
Oh, it's so gorgeous. I love it. Oh, look at the water.
I know. The water's so freaking gorgeous, and the waterfall there. It's so green. Raine, this grass is green, by the way. I'm kidding. I know you can see
I will slap you. I can't reach you, but I will one day.
One day, you'll set things right.
Yes.
But yeah, so like, you can see, like, I just got a pirate ship thing. So we just got another one. We just got second form. I already have 2 options, and we've been in this fight for 5 seconds. So that's why it's like, there's a little bit much. I personally love the Keyblade form a lot. I think that's really cool. That one I like having and getting fairly constantly, I guess. Like, it's pretty consistently. I like that aspect of it. It's basically to replace the drive forms in past games.
Yeah.
Which, in my opinion, is kind of better. I like it better than drive forms, but I don't know if it's a hot take or not. Here's our pirate ship. Let's use our pirate ship. I actually did not mean to use this one, but... So I'm a little bit unsure when I can turn off the attractions because we'll kind of get new ones as we go. And I do want to showcase them all to you at least once. So, but I don't know where they all happen. I know there's a couple we get in this world, so I'm going to keep them on for sure in this world. But I can't remember where everything was. I want to say
someone
that...
will be able to tell you.
Fair enough. If you guys know in the comments, let me know. And then I'll either turn it back on for a certain part or turn it off for a certain part. But for this world, for sure, I'll keep attractions on. I want to say there's like 5 attractions that I can think of off the top of my head, and I think we get 3 in this world. So I think there is only like 2 more that I don't have for us currently. But maybe I'm not remembering it right or something. There we go. We got a little form here. Ooh, look at that. I know what to do, Sora. He wants to become a torpedo. That's what he wants to do. I froze. Are you good?
Yeah. Every time it comes back instantly. But
all right.
At least it's better.
Yeah, at least it's better. All right, I hate these water guys, by the way, because when they go in their little bubble form, they're like immune to damage, except for I think I can use magic actually, which I need to quick key that, so I can activate that. Let me do that before I forget.
I completely didn't even realize Hercules was on your team.
Oh yeah, I didn't even. Yeah, that's a good point. I didn't even acknowledge that. This is the first time Hercules is on our team. It's pretty cool.
I thought he was just following you.
And the water went down, and there was a chest revealed. So those water heartless were the reason for the water being extra. Essentially. That's his lord.
That looks amazing.
I know, and like now it's like more like a chill little like relaxing waterfall, you know? So you can kind of just listen to the water drop. The water drop. A water cuffling. Oh yeah, I guess I got some armor before that I should probably equip. And while I'm thinking about it.
A water cufflink. He doesn't have any cuffs.
No cuffs?
He's just got gloves. He hasn't got any cuffs.
Well, he could put on the cuffs of his gloves. He's got glove cuffs.
Is that a thing?
I don't know.
Gloves have cuffs. I feel like shirts are the only ones that can have cuffs.
I don't think so. Withstand combo, sure. I don't need damage. Damage control works when you're at 25% health or less. Equipment, Sora, switching between keyblades. We don't. Oh wait, I do have more keyblades. Oh, that's right. Oh shoot. Yeah, that's right. I have. This is the PlayStation one. You can see the triangle and square on this side, and I think the circle and X on that side. Oh yeah, I should be using these ones. And then this one I got for pre-ordering on Amazon. The game back when it came out in 2019. I think you can just get it now. I think you can like pay a couple bucks and get it now, but I got it from pre-ordering. However you guys can get it now, I don't know, whatever, but that's how I got it. But yeah, fun facts. I should try some of these new keyblades. So we got the Kingdom Key, we got Midnight Blue. The Xbox one is like a green one. It looks exactly like this, but with Xbox instead.
Yeah.
Theme, so it's green and all that. And then Dusk to Dawn, till dawn. So I'll use the PlayStation one for now. The superior console. All right.
Shut up.
Hey, in terms of when PS4 was a thing, that one was definitely superior than the Xbox One.
Well, does
now
PlayStation
I'd say it's
have
more
Halo?
debatable.
Does PlayStation have Halo? No, it doesn't. So.
Thank God.
How
Talk about
dare you
redoing a
put
game
that
over and over again.
You put that sentence back in your mouth.
Oh man, I have
Chief
played
in my
some
presence.
Halo when I was little, like Halo Reach is I think one that I played a little bit. I know I played another Halo before when I went to like friend's house and stuff in elementary school and stuff, but yeah, it was never really my cup of tea personally. I never did like the story of it though, so I can't really speak to that.
What the? You play? Okay, I can't even have this conversation with you.
Well, I did like the gameplay of it. And I did like some of the multiplayer stuff on it. I did like an infection game mode before. I love the PlayStation logos coming out. I don't think I've really used this Keyblade, if I'm being honest, before. Actually, I've never had this Keyblade because when I bought the game, you didn't have access to this. I don't think this was only if you bought it on PlayStation, I think. And I think they added to the shop later that you could purchase it or download it. I mean, it was free for me, probably because I'm playing it on PlayStation. I'm sure the Xbox One is free on Xbox.
Maybe.
But yeah, so that's pretty cool. Which, by the way, I guess I should note, this is the first time Kingdom Hearts was released on Xbox. This was a PlayStation exclusive for the longest time. But then
I didn't even know that.
This was released on there. Yeah. I mean, that's why I only said PS2 in the past. I'm like, this game was released on PS2. That's what all it was released on. What's going on here?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh god.
The more you know.
Here.
Yeah, there's so many of them.
More like ants in the grass.
Oh, here we go. Second form M. So this is like this version of it. Is it any different? I think it still is like the same. It still has stun impact. Yeah, so it's still the same. Same little combo wombo.
Beat them up. Murder them.
I didn't know if it'd be
back
like
to the darkness.
Yes. Wait, Sonic Blade. Boink, boink, boink. Oh, there's no enemies left. Okay, well, we can dream. It was cool in theory. But we got to see him do the dashes. It's just there was nothing to dash to, so that was unfortunate.
Yeah. Couldn't just
But
dash
we love
into
Sonic
Hook.
Blade.
We do.
And chests. So I think I know where a lot of the chests are. I don't want to say this is going to be like 100% playthrough, but I should be able to get a lot of the stuff. All right. So I guess we can keep going up the mountain, I guess. Did I miss anything, though?
I don't think so.
I did miss something. I did. So thanks for lying to me, Raine.
I said I didn't think so. Hey, there's another Mickey thing.
I could... Where?
On the column up there. It's on.
Oh, there it is. Look, Hercules got mad at him here. All right, smash his face
He
in.
just beat Mickey up and threw him around the place.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. We got a little Spartan here. Nice. And I wonder how many of the like the Mickey branding things we're gonna see everywhere, because like, ooh, there's a lot apparently. Apples. I got apples. Oh god. Oh, more of the water guys. All right, so let me use some magic here, because fire can still hit the bubble guys. That's something I learned. The booblies. Oh, I can switch my keyblade, by the way, which you can see I equipped 3, so now I switched to this one, which I suppose I didn't point out before either.
I was wondering how you did that.
Yeah, you can equip 3 keyblades, which is so nice that you can switch between. So
Yeah.
if, for example, if I'm using a lot of magic, oh, fire's out. Look at that. Here, now we can use the freaking most OP fire spell that I could. But Sora's weak, everybody. Sora's weaker. But he's using a fire spell that's stronger than anything he's ever used before. Just want to point that out there. Heroic swing.
Oh.
Boink. Yeah, this is the team attack with Hercules. So obviously we got a bunch of team attacks with every character essentially.
He's just spinning you around.
You spin me round,
Oh, I didn't do the finisher. Oopsies. I want to do the finisher with Herc. Oh well. I thought it was
Get
auto
another
do it.
chance.
Yeah, I'll get another. Thank you, Raine. Oh, there's another
another Mickey
face
face.
smashy. Hercules, you really went off on Mickey. I'm liking you, man.
The waterfall's gone.
Damn, you gained a lot of respect in my book. All right, yeah, so this was the other way we could have gone. I think they kind of get together later. If not, I'll go the other way. Trying to remember exactly. Look at that. God, it looks so freaking beautiful.
It does.
gorgeous. Oh my god, I love it.
I'm actually
And
a
this
little
world
hurty.
is so big.
Oh. That's what she said.
Wow.
She says, Zombo, your dick is my world. I'm like, yeah. She's like, this world is so big.
Images in my brain I do not want.
I just had to make it make sense because it didn't completely make sense. And I'm like, Raine, that doesn't really work in the past. And I'm like, wait, I got to make this work now. And so I made it work. And so I did.
Now I'm scarred for life.
You're welcome. And everybody out there, you're welcome. And yes, it is true. I wouldn't lie
Join
to
me in
you.
the scarred club if it scarred you.
Yeah.
You'll get compensation.
You'll get compensation
Yeah.
in the Scarred Club.
Yeah,
we go.
scarred by Zombo TZ.
That's like every day.
Yeah. I must be due a lot of compensation for the past year.
It's aerial matter. Oh yeah, I got another pirate
strength
ship.
increased, even though he's weak.
Well, that's him gaining his strength back, so that one would align with their thing.
No, it wouldn't. None of it aligns with it, because it's Yen Sid, and it doesn't make sense.
No, it's well, according to Yensid's logic, it would be him getting his strength back. In my canon of the fact that he's using these increased abilities, it's just him even growing even stronger than he was before. That's my take on it. But
Yes. Yeah.
what are you gonna say?
Oh, no, it's just I was laughing because the way you said that's my take on it. You sound like a crazy person.
No, it's the sound of someone who's definitely already made up their mind and you cannot change it.
Oh yeah.
That's what that is. And his bullcrap. Maybe I'll try not to go too carried away with it, but also I find it kind of funny. So hopefully you guys find it amusing too. You guys aren't like, oh, mad because he's dissing the thing. I just think it's funny. I'm not like trying to beat down on the game with it or anything. I just think
But
it's
you
funny.
can enjoy something and still have your gripes with it.
Oh, here we go! Maddie's teacups! Here's another one!
Oh my god.
Just because there's not enough enemies here, we're gonna do a finisher now. And so it does this and hits everything in this range for a lot of damage. And Herc, are you?
Wait. Oh my gosh!
That's not supposed to happen.
Is he just like creeping along like a Dracula?
I'm actually talking about the floating rock that he lifted up and left in the air, but I mean...
I was distracted by the way he was walking, because that wasn't right. But that isn't right either. Hercules, what did you do?
Alright. Yeah, I guess my teacups interrupted his animation and just left it in the air.
I'd like to point out, this is another thing towards the, Sora's weak, but you're actually really strong. So he gained the ability to do attractions.
Yep. And he also gained the ability to do Keyblade forms.
Oh. I'm gonna take Yensid by his beard and throw him off that tower.
Oh, yeah, we hate him.
He sucks.
So this is where I would have kind of came up before. So this is the area we were kind of in. So I don't know that I really need to re-go through this area because this is where it would have gone before. This is where we found the Zeus statue, essentially.
Oh.
So
Zeusy boy.
I mean, it's still nice killing the enemies, at least getting that nice XP. Not that I need it, because another thing I wanted to point out is you can see I'm not struggling, and yes, this is a tutorial world, but they also give you, as we've seen, attractions, Keyblade forms, you have magic, you have attacking. See, this is the thing that I interrupted or something, then he left that in the air. Nice!
He's throwing it over there.
You just hit it all the way over there.
That is an amazing yeet. It's much further than I could throw the smallest rock, but oh god, Mickey.
God damn it, Mickey! Hercules, how do you explain that? Did you shove him up through the underside of the mountain and that's his face coming out the other end of it?
I would think so.
That's my canon for that. Hercules, I like this canon I made for you. It makes me like you. Not that I hated you before, but I wasn't huge on you. So here's the Zeus statue and stuff. I don't think there's really anything new here. We opened the chest, there are stuff already, so.
I used to enjoy Hercules when I was a kid, but as I've grown up, I enjoy it less and less.
Oh, there is something here. Okay.
Oh.
It's like a new type of Heartless. Okay.
I love them. They're so spiky, they look like dark hedgehogs.
Yeah, they do. Just wait, if one burrows, they like burrow in the ground and stuff too. Let's see if one does it. Or maybe one will do it. Heroic Raine. Here, let's do this. Because then I can show you his finisher now. I just have to watch the bar. So you got the bar again in the bottom left there of how long it's lasting.
Yeah.
So, I mean, here's another thing you have to attack with. Heroic Swing. There is one that came in the ground. Came in the ground? Ooh. Spicy. Now I'm the torpedo. Sora became the torpedo in that situation.
Ah. Also,
but yeah.
I mean, the came in the ground joke is suitable because that does look kind of weird.
Yeah, it's erect, that's for sure. It erected itself out of the ground.
Game.
Yes, we are. That's why it's not made for kids, my videos.
Yeah.
Were you going to say something, though, or was that what you were going to say?
No, that's what I was going to say. He looks very phallic.
Phallic, yeah. And what I was going to say with the team attacks was just another ability that you then gain when fighting enemies, which puts you in a state of at least somewhat invulnerability.
Okay.
I don't know if it's complete.
Being back here just reminds me that I didn't hear what Donald said. Like, when they all got their weapons out and they were insulting Hercules, they all said something to him. And when it got to Donald, he said you and then something. I didn't hear what he actually said, but to me, I thought he called Hercules a bitch. Not Hercules, Hades a bitch. That's just in my head now.
I don't know what he said either, but that does seem right up at Donald's alley. That is true to his character.
He just gets out and he goes, "You bitch!" Just
You absolute bitch, Hades.
yeah.
Always coming up here and stepping in my steez.
That's what I heard, and
I've had it up to my bill with you.
Oh, that's amazing. It was very in character of Daddy Donald to call him a bitch, so.
Okay, Donald, I want you to stand right here, all right? Just stand right here, Donald. Just 1 second, all right? 1 sec. Just stay over there.
Trying to kill Donald.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Isn't that treason because he's a king god or something? Or he's the king's
He's
wizard?
the mage, yeah. Goofy's the guard. But that's just the area we're at, and we fought all those Heartless and the teacups.
Okay.
So that was another one. That was one I didn't think I could show you here, but I guess I can. Actually, I think I might be able to show you all of the attractions here. I just want to turn them off because they're not ones I really want to use.
That's fair.
So, and that's just as my... I feel bad because I want the experience to be one that Raine can see the whole game in its entirety, but I hope like me showing it at the beginning here, it's cool with you guys. A lot of you guys might even hate it as well because it does seem like the majority of people do, so hopefully you guys are in line.
Does feel awfully familiar.
What's that?
Yeah, just like before.
Guys, this is getting worse by the minute. I hope I'm wrong.
No shit.
But my family may need me.
Daddy needs me. Pegasus. He's got a good whistle on him.
Yes. I can't whistle like
Sora,
that.
I'm gonna fly
With your
ahead.
fingers.
You've
No.
been a big
Me
help,
neither.
but leave the rest to me.
Family.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a
Dad's
family.
king of the gods.
You don't?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You left your mom on Destiny Islands and never went back to get dinner. Oh.
He did just leave his entire family behind.
And it said nothing about them. Ever.
Yeah.
Never brought up. Never worried. Never concerned.
Then he'll be
Hang on.
okay.
I just realized something that's annoyed me.
No.
All right, I have something I want to say.
13's
We'll
here.
wait till the
He'll need our help.
cutscene. You go first.
Point. We gotta go.
Okay, he doesn't know about org. The org.
Huh. That's tough. All I know is that
I get a
she was in
flashback
trouble.
already. We just saw this.
I wanted to save her with all my heart.
We fight with all our heart.
So you've been doing this, bro. If anybody does it, it's you. You always do that,
Yeah.
bro. You've got there. You didn't learn nothing from Herc. But we will end this episode here. Raine, keep in mind what you're going to say. I'm going to keep in mind what I was going to say.
I will.
And we will talk about that in the next episode, so don't you guys worry. We will remember. I'm going to write my thing down right now. Obviously, I'm loving this. I'm just curious, Raine, if you want to speak an opinion about how you've been vibing with the game so far and the aesthetic and all that of it.
I love it. I meant to say, the fact that you can interact with the world and change it like you did with those columns is very interesting. And
Yeah.
I love the look, the fact that even though there are stupid people in this place that don't move when they're being saved, that they're so well animated. There are actually people in the towns. It's not like when you're in Agrabah and it's just empty.
The people.
Yeah, there's people, just the animations and just everything that's happening. I'm enjoying it. I like seeing Sora, Donald, and Goofy together again.
Yeah,
It's so
it's
fun.
loving it. Yeah, and obviously we're going to keep seeing more of it. You make a good point too that the worlds are actually developed more in this, and it's not just a big empty world like I could argue and some other people argue with Dream Drop Distance with the emphasis on flow motion and verticality. There's a lot of big open rooms with almost nothing in them. There's certain worlds that did it better than others, but some worlds did suffer from that aspect. And this game is not that. There's stuff going on. There's items you can break in between and get some like cloves or something. Like it does a great job with it, and I really enjoy that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we'll keep seeing more of that, get more thoughts as we keep going through this game. Thank you again all so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, everybody.